a lot of believers don't understand the time gates. That's why you will see that the children of the bondwoman, they have a specific time they pray during the day. And you will discover that they are achieving a lot of results, and you are wondering why they keep excelling and why we keep lamenting and saying, why are they excelling? The truth is that they've chosen a particular time worldwide where they all pray. Why prayer can be done anytime and you can achieve results? There are certain things you must understand to achieve a lot of results in the place of prayer. And maybe I may eventually do a part 2 of this particular video I'm doing right now. Number 1, I want you to understand the watch hour prayer. Now, many people undermine this mystery I'm about to share, but it's a very, very, very powerful mystery. For instance, there's the 9 o'clock gate, there is the 12 o'clock gate, and there is a 3 o'clock gate, and there's also a 6 o'clock gate, whether 6 a.m. or the PM of any of these times I've mentioned. If you understand that these are gates in the spirit, and you learn the habit of making specific kind of declarations in these times of the day and times of the night, which you may not always be awake all the time, right? But if you can choose one of these times during the day and during the night, if you can even do all of them, it is fine. And even though it's just 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you can learn to make some kind of rugged declaration or speaking in tongues in those times. I assure you, there are certain kind of angelic activity that will start happening in your life and ministry. Because these times, they are gates in the spirit. 12 o'clock is a special gate, whether AM or PM, whether in the noon or in the midnight. 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. is a gate in the spirit. And you know what gate means, right? The literal meaning of gate is a place that determines what goes in and what comes out. That means the person who also mans that gate, that's the gatekeeper now, is the person who determines who the gate is being open to and who the gate is closed to. In the same vein, when you understand the mystery of these times as gates in the spirit, and you pray in those specific times during the day and during the night, let it just be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you learn to make declarations in those times, you will discover that the kind of angelic activities you start seeing in your life, you will marvel and you will come back and appreciate me, say, sir, I have practiced it and it has become my stronghold. Because most of the time, there are specific angels that appear in those times of the day and times of the night. And if it is an evil person that knows how to stand in that particular time of the day or particular time of the night, they will eventually bind you and make sure the kind of thing that comes to your life, if it's supposed to be good, it becomes evil. And they will be the one to open your life to evil things, because they are the ones standing at that particular gate. So I'm saying this because a lot of believers don't understand the time gates. Now, you can choose a particular time of the day or the night and begin to pray. The moment you dedicate that time, it becomes a gate. And the day you don't man that gate, it means you are giving it to somebody else to man that particular gate. If that person begins to stand in that time, they are supposed to pray and speak against you in the time they are supposed to pray, you will discover that your life will begin to really go in a way and direction that you did not expect it to go before. So the time watches of the day and the time watches of the night I've mentioned earlier, these are gates in the spirit that every Christian must man. That's why you will see that the children of the bondwoman, they have a specific time they pray during the day. And you will discover that they are achieving a lot of results, and you are wondering why they keep excelling and why we keep lamenting and saying, why are they excelling? The truth is that they've chosen a particular time worldwide where they all pray. Whether in the UK time or West African time, Kenyan time, or what have you, just name the time. The fact that they've chosen a particular time where they pray in that demograph worldwide, they've actually started manning a gate. And so there is nothing that can come into their gate unnecessarily or or go out unnecessarily. They are the one that determines what comes in and goes out in their life. In the same vein, if Christians can start making certain demands together in these specific times of the day or specific time of the night, I assure you there is a lot we can achieve, especially those who understand that they have the territorial mandate on their shoulders. Learn to make declaration, whether it is 5 minutes or 10 minutes in these watch hours, 12 noon, 3 p.m., just these watch hours of the day and the night. Learn to make specific declarations, because these are gates in the spirit. It is okay to choose a time to pray, beautiful, but if all Christians can choose these watch hours to start praying, I assure you, it is what we call chain prayers in the spirit. Chain prayers, where you pray and there is results. I pray long prayers. I pray all kinds of and manner of prayers, trust me. But this is a specific kind of revelation I believe should go worldwide. Learn to make demands in the watch hours of the day, because these are gates in the spirit. They are angels assigned to deposit and give things to people at that time. They are also demonic angels signed and assigned to enter into people's life at that time. And so there are also demonic angels standing at that time to proclaim some wrong proclamation against the territory and over the lives of individuals and families. And yet these individuals and families, they are just casual, thinking things will just happen in their life just because they are praying anytime. No. Yes, prayer is good to be prayed without ceasing, but there are specific times that are good to pray. Just the way there are specific places you pray in, you know you feel the presence more in those specific places. So also, there are specific time of the day and time of the night you can pray to make sure you determine what goes into your life and what comes out of your life. I assure you, if you can practice this for the next, let me just give you 1 week, and begin to see the kind of angelic activities that will happen in your life. If nothing works, you are permitted to unfollow this channel and permitted to come and drag me. But I assure you, these are important things you must understand. The watches of the day and the watches of the night. You may not be able to make declaration all the time, especially for those who are at work. So you may not be able to even set alarm to remember. But you can choose a particular time of this watch hour. It can be just every 9 p.m. It can be every 3 p.m. It can be every 3 a.m. No matter how tired you are, just say something during that time. You will see a lot of angelic activities. What I'm saying is deeper than what I'm saying on the surface now. This is just me sounding the shofar so that you understand that you start doing it. But maybe as time goes on, I may share deeper mystery of this thing. But for now, get the surface knowledge that these are gates in the spirit. The 6, the 9, and the 12, and the 3, whether AM or PM, they are specific gates in the spirit, and they are different angels dispatched at that time. I hope you are the one manning the gate and you are not allowing somebody else to man the gate for you. If you want to be a territorial commander, you must understand these watches of the day and watches of the night and man them. Don't allow anything just happen to your territory like that. Sometimes just open your mouth and make declarations like, I decree and I declare, nothing evil is permitted to happen in this time of the day. You man the gates and you start speaking. The gates are open. The prosperity gates are open to my family and my territory. The gates of success is open to my territory. The gate of prayer power is open to my territory. Whatever that has been sent by angels in this time is open to me and my family. I receive it. Man the gates, and you will see yourself achieving a lot of results, especially getting a lot of angelic activities in your life. I pray that whilst you begin to do this intentionally, you will come back here and share results. It's not just prayer. I assure you, you will come back here and achieve results. So I adjure you by the mercy of God that you stay illuminated. And this is the Apostle of Illumination on the line. Remain blessed and start praying now. Stand manning those gates. The Lord bless you in Jesus' name.